Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, and we have a lot of buyouts as well as a lot of ultis to go over this Market Watch. So if you guys enjoy that, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe as well, because if you're not subscribed, I will hunt you down. I've hunted 3 of you down so far. Don't be number 4. Just subscribe. It's going to save us both time, man. So just go ahead and do it. The goal is 3,500 subs by the end of the year. Some people are saying, dude, shoot for 5,000. What, are you out of your mind? All right, let's come back to reality show you, but thank you. I do appreciate you. Also, if you guys are buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. We're having an 8% off singles and comics on TCG Player tomorrow. So if you guys have been waiting to buy some cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! Related or anything on TCG Player, go ahead and do so tomorrow with that 8%. Also, thank you to all my YouTube channel members. You guys really help the channel going. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to all the comments I got in my last Market Watch. You guys had some very funny comments, actually. I always loved reading through them. I wasn't able to respond to as many as I would hope, sadly, because I try to read all my comments and I try to respond to as many as I can. But just know that I love you guys. If you guys want me to go over any cards or you want any advice on what to pick up, anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, let me know in the comment section below. In fact, maybe I'll even give you married advice. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's for a later date. Mega Phantom Beast Draco Sack. OGs from Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. Now, I told people to get this around $15 for your first edition copies, 15 to 17, because Dragon Ruler format is a very popular tier 0 format, and this is the best rank 7 back then. It was a 3 of. It was $200 a copy, by the way, for Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy copies. 170 to 200, I would probably say. Also, this card is a token generator, so it's always going to be crazy. So for a generic level 7, I told people you need to get this while you can. Well, right now you have an unlimited here for 18, near mint for about 20 here. Cool. You got some mob plays here for about 19, 21 for first edition. That's not that good. 25 here for unlimiteds. First ed light play for 36, 37, and then 40 something here, about 42, 43. But then after those 3 light plays, you got near mints for 58, 59. $60, 670, and then 125 from Brain Dead Games. And I have to say, if you didn't follow my advice, that's a very suitable thing for me to call you. Cards going nuts. Now you do have the Mega Pack Mecha Fan Beast Draco Sack here for about $12.50, which right now is pretty good because we're looking at the near mint originals at 58. $12.50 is actually very fair. In fact, I actually highly suggest you guys scoop these up. If I had a 5-card Savior trade binder coming out, I probably would have recommended Draco Sack again. But $16 here, I'll probably have one by next week, so don't worry about that series. You do have other versions of this if you don't want to pay too much money. You do have rares here for 30 cents, which 83 listings is a bit worrying because Maximum Gold rares were everywhere except for Totally Awesome. There was an abundance of them. So 83 is not that many listings, but we do have the Super over here for about $1. Which is a nice penny stock. I actually told people to get these at quarters back in the day because you never know when they'll shoot up. But they'll always probably hover around $1 to $3 eventually. Right now we're seeing them at $1. They're selling, let's see, they're selling a lot of quantities right now, actually. I mean, all this on November 10th. 5, 4, bunch of 1s, a 3, a 10, an 8, a 3. We have a lot selling right here, actually. Yeah, getting these Super Draco Sacks right now might not be a bad idea. Fender here from Darkwing Blast here is about $56, going up to $57. People are saying that this is going to be the ulti coming out OTS 21. And honestly, I don't know what else they could make the ulti besides Unicorn. I mean, that would be kind of funny. And I don't know. I think both of them would look pretty good ulti, but it has to be between those two. If they troll us with anything else, that would just be pretty humorous. But $56 for Fender today. I mean, card's broken, and it's not even done getting their support. Herald of the Orange Light. Even with the super rare that you're getting, a lot of players are getting in OTS 20, this card's still skyrocketing because this outs Dimension Shifter, right? $16, you can't, it's very hard for tier limit, Ishizu, or a lot of decks now to play through Herald. Harv Cardman, I love this guy, by the way. I know him on Twitter. Very nice guy, by the way. $16 for your Herald. He actually edited the 3K sub special. So $16 for a common, that's just awful. Ultis are $160. Believe it or not, this was like less than $10 at one point for this ulti. Herald the Orange Light Supers right now are about $15, so I have zero clue why people are trying to sell commons at 15 when supers are 15. I mean, you might as well just get the super, right? If I saw the commons at 8 and supers for 15, I want to save a bit of money. Well, that's one thing. And it actually gets worse because when you go verified, it actually quickly does go up to $23 here. At this point, I feel like OTS 20 is quite profitable with its supers because you have Herald of the Orange Light, you have 3 overall great ultis, and the other supers are worth a little bit of money too. I know that Naturia Tree common is also worth $2 here. In fact, we'll take a little scroll here. A2s on Rays today, 52, 53 for Reapers. That's not bad. 48 for Lubers. I think this is probably going to drop a little closer to 40 if you want to get these. But definitely keep an eye on it because if it starts kind of going up to 55, 56, and you want to pull the trigger, getting this ulti for $50 in the long run is not bad at all. Supers at 18, 19. Necromonic Kings for $3. Nibble Beavers are about $3 here. The Tree Sacred Tree, $2 for the common, right? So you could realistically pull this $2 common, and this is a super, right? Getting you about $19, $20 off one pack. You don't even pull an ulti, and that could be your entry pack realistically. So OTS 20, if you guys have locals around you, go play. I mean, this is free money for $5, and you could obviously win more and all that. And you might get lucky. And if you guys don't know this, OTS 20 sometimes has 3 supers in it. I know this because I decided sadly to open this outside of camera, and it had 3 supers. And I've seen another locals have 3 supers as well from someone telling me, oh, you open up a pack, it'll have 3 supers. I haven't heard of 3 ultis yet, but it won't feel much heavier at all. You'll just get 3 supers usually. Out of those 3, 2 are dupes. So 2 Sizos, 2 Necromonic Kings, something along those lines. Speaking of Sizo, $1.25. Organism, 60 cents. I mean, the other supers aren't like awful overall. I mean, King of Swamp, $1, that's pretty cool. Bandplate On is cute common. Zombie Stein, 70 cents. The reprints here aren't too bad for the commons, honestly. Great OTS pack. Thunder Dragon Roar here and Thunder Dragon Dark, as well as some Thunder cards in general, are going up because a lot of people are actually having some success with playing them with Bison. Now, I've heard a lot of mixed results. A lot of people are saying people just want to play Thunder Dragon and they're just forcing it. But then I've heard people say, oh, it's really good. I mean, it got a top for a reason. Secret rares here are $8. When we go to verified here, you have a wall for unlimiteds, which is cool. But first editions are about $8.50 going up to about, $9, $10, $11 over here. I told people to get Roars and Thunder Darks because not only have these cards not been reprinted in years, and Thunder Dragons are a fan favorite, but the deck is honestly not bad if it gets more support. And if Colossus comes to 1, which is something I don't want personally, but if it does come to 1, the deck will be at least viable somewhat, right? I just don't like Thunder. They just made Thunder Dragon Colossus way too generic and way too easy to get out. If it was more close to tying to this archetype, I wouldn't have had as much of a problem with the card. Then you have the Ultras here. You have an unverified for $3 for an unlimited, but that's not bad because they're like $5 here. First editions are about $7 here, going up to about $9 here for your Ultras. Then Thunder Dragon Dark here. Secrets are about $7.88. Well, actually, no. You got one here for about 7, 8. Then they go up to about, man, I love how I have to add this in the shipping. Man, we're doing great math here. We might not be able to read it, Yu-Gi-Oh! But our math's pretty good. Well, actually, no, it's pretty bad. All these kids are running around with their TI calculators to do simple math on 8,000. But $11, $12 here, 12, 13, 13. Okay, so this card's going up as well as the Ultras here at not too bad, honestly, overall, $5. So if you guys want some, get these Ultras for $5, $6. I always told people get their Thunder Dragons at around $3 to $5. Dragon Dark's usually the one that's more expensive because, again, deck could make a comeback. I haven't played the deck or seen much of it in action, so I can't tell you guys how good this is. I just know people playing it aren't having... It's a mixed bag, like I said. Now, Thunder Dragons for Legendary Collection Kaiba, I thought this was always a great card to have. And at $3, it's not that bad because it wouldn't really go down from $3. But right now, we're seeing... on verified, because there's 51 listings, we go with verified, cuts it to 33. That's $4.51 going up to $7 over here from $4. In fact, if we just go near mints here, First set near mints are about $10 here, going up to. You have one cheap copy here for about $6.66. If you want to go grab that, might not be a bad idea. Thunder Dragon Colossus, normal. I mean, $10 here. First set about 12 here. Actually, it's very good for a first set light play. I actually would advise grabbing that. Our first set near mint's much cheaper. Oh, let's see here. Light play for about 12. Near mint, yeah, you might as well get the near mint for $2 more. But 14's not that bad. 15, not too bad overall. Then we have Buy Still Druid Swarm from Darkwing Blast. This is a $9 super rare here. This was about 3 to 4. I thought this was hype, honestly. I was like, there's no way these supers are gonna, even if people want them, there's no way, because again, they're supers, right? You're expected to get 1 to 2 copies a box, if not more. So people who are opening up case on cases are gonna have playsets for days. And this card's $9. Like, you can actually get a pack of Darkwing Blast, pull a super, make double your money. Magna Hut, if you pull Magna Hut instead, is 16. So this card is worth more than over half the secrets in the set, which is kind of cool because I do like having supers from recent sets being worth money. I am used to this because I remember when Vanity's Emptiness was a $35 common. That was absolutely crazy. And I actually busted my ass to get one. I was actually able to get one through bulk. And then I was able to get one through a trade. And I could only get 2 at the time, but I ended up opening 1 almost all the time. I don't know why. It just worked out, so I never thought about getting the 3rd. But I'm used to, at least this is a little more healthy because when we had Vanity's Emptiness as a $35 common, and usually when we have expensive commons like Edge and Chain, for example, that's 6-7, which isn't as bad, not really too comparable to Vanity's Emptiness. Vanity's Emptiness was from Star Strike Blast, a set that was not printed that much. Like, Star Strike Blast was a very rare set. Even in Zexal days, it was basically extinct. Like, boxes were going for crazy amounts of money, especially when Droll became more of a thing. But Vanity's Emptiness, everyone was scrambling to get it because it was also a short print card, so nobody really had it. Edge Amp Chain, that card, $6-7 for branded. Yeah, it wasn't great, but $6-7 wasn't too bad to play a deck that you got a lot of your stuff out of a structure deck. It wasn't a recent common, but $6-7 isn't good, but it's not extreme. Magna Hut Super at 16, it's not that great. It is a super, not a common like the other two, but at least this is from a recent set. So say you want to open this up and try to pull decent amount of money or test your luck, you can get 1 or 2 of these in a box, right? And that's maybe half your box back if you pull 2, $32. Yoko, the graceful Mayakashi from Hidden Summoners here is about $7, going up to 20, going up to 25, going up to Lamau. Just listing it for $95 is just a waste of time for everybody involved. But selling here for about $7 here, 25 oofies to the guy who bought that. The reason why this card is going up is because while they reprinted quite a few of the Mayakashi cards in Mama because of the new support, they have like a built-in artifact scythe essentially as a trap card. This card's going up because it does have a reprint, and the secret does look amazing. I actually, I have like this weird spot in my heart for Mayakashis because the artwork is so divine, and it's also very, very jank because the way people played Mayakashis before all this support was mill FTK, and it was just so gimmicky and so bad. And I really love these jank F4 card FTKs. You get stopped once, you're done because when you pull it off, it's just funny. I don't know. I have a soft place in my heart for decks like that, and coupled with the artwork, I really like Mayakashis. I think they're not too bad of a deck now because they search a trap like crazy. So if they go first, lock your opponent out of the extra deck. That's insane. Yukioni, the Ice Mayakashi, another card from Hidden Summoners here. $2.39 with no reprint, $3. So keep an eye on these Mayakashi cards. If you have some left over from Hidden Summoners, know that they're worth some money. Skill Drain from Tournament Pack 19. These are $33. In fact, I want to see where are these actually. Near mints, $34, $35 for your ultimate rare skill drains. That is crazy to me. Now, the reason why I think that this card is falling off is because, number one, OTS 19 was considered one of the worst OTSs, if not the worst OTS pack that there is out there. And I would probably agree. I don't hate another OTS pack as much as I do 19. As well as Skill Drain isn't seeing as much play right now in the format as it was previously when we still had L Lich and all that. as well as the overpopulation of this pack. I still think that 34 is kind of odd. A lot of people don't want this, including me, because of the prop quality. The prop quality for this is just really, really bad. It's really awful. The Tree of the Beast dual terminal 2 here. This is OG DT, by the way. I always told people to get this at $80, $90. I thought, look, you want a high rarity, a very hard to get item. This is it. 150 for light plays, 220 for near mins. I actually have multiple copies of this. I bought my one cop. I bought 2 copies because I said I can't. If I ever reach a point where I have to sell some cards to make some money real quick, I cannot in good faith sell my Tree of Beast. It's the one card I actually want DT that I would run. I even have a DT Trish, and I don't even care about running it. I just have it in my collection. The Tree of Beast all the way. I love, even though the Secret from Arsenal does look great. Barkions, I told people get this at $25.30. Near mints are $100, but you have me here for $114. If you got these when they were 20s, you literally, your money just went to the moon. Like, if you actually got a playset, bro, you got some bills paid, so you're welcome. Naturia Horn Beetle. Now, a lot of people are loving Naturias right now because even in this video, the one you're watching right now, pause it and scroll. Well, actually, let me continue talking because you guys might have just paused it just to pause it. When I'm done with this sentence, pause this video because you will see in the comment section below, and when I have my next in my community tab, my what cards am I going over next Mark Watch, which if you ever want me to go over cards, let me know in the community tab as well. People will always ask me to go over Naturia. Even if I go over Naturia, they're like, yeah, do it again. Oh, he did it twice? Yeah, do it again. And some of these people are watching the video too. They're like, yeah, you better look at my Naturias a day or two later. Well, here you go. Your horny beetles, you know. That's all of you. $17. You know, like, this is there was one for, I think, 12. Or was that sunflower seed? I don't even know. Naturias are just, I mean, if you had the deck, congratulations. Just sell it, and, like, you could probably get an okay used car if you had all your Naturia stuff high rarity, like DT and everything. You're probably gonna be able to get a used car. Not a good one, probably, but a used car. Elemental Hero Neos Knight Ultimate Rare. Now, this card was really, really late, as well as hero players. I don't even know if this was in the anime or not, because I don't know any hero players who actually bother collecting this card. This card's Elemental Neos and a Warrior type. So, you know, Neos could super poly into this, I guess. This card can attack equal to half the attack of the Warrior type fusion material monsters used to fusion summon this card, other than Elemental Hero Neos. So basically, it takes whatever your other warrior, it gains half that attack, right? Basically meaning it's most likely going to be 3,000 something. This card can attack twice each battle phase. I mean, it's cute. If this card attacks, first attack, your opponent takes no battle damage, right? So this card's not even good. It's really pretty bad, honestly. But the fact that they want to make sure that this was like one of the worst fusions out there, and the reason why I say one of the worst hero fusions is because while there is a lot of bad fusions, at least they were made in GX era. This was made at the end of 5D's era, so they knew like the game was in such a different state with 5Ds, right? You have to remember, you know, the beginning of GX all the way to the end of 5Ds, because Extreme Victory is just like one of the last 5D sets, and it's an alright set overall. I do like how it has Tour Guide in it. But they made it so bad that I can't help but hate it. $13. First editions. What are first editions here? $15 for lightly played. Near mints are about $28. Now, I said to people, this isn't bad because it could go up over time. But this was back when this card was like $7 for near mints. This was about a year and a half ago. Close to. I'm like, yeah, this could go up over the years. And if you have near mints, that did go up over the years. $28. If you're not a fan and you want to sell your copy and you still have them, go for it. Well, I mean, it is a hero card. Doesn't matter how bad it is. It will go up eventually. It's just, eh. If you want to grab first and lightly played, I'd rather just put your money somewhere else, personally. But do you? Like, if you have an extra, like, Duras Worm over here and you're like, you know, I don't feel like trading. I'm just going to sell it and I just want, like, something decent. You know, like, if I could trade a Duras one for this, I would, just because, you know, Super Deck just came out to old-ass ulti that will just sit there and gain value for no apparent reason. I would go for the ulti. Kurzon's a light Monarch here. OTS Tournament Pack 2 here. 52. It's not bad. I mean, you normally special it. You can target 2 cards on the field, destroy them, and if you do, each player could draw 1 card for each of the cards that they control that was destroyed by this effect. This card cannot attack during the turn. It is normal summon or special summon. So it's not bad because it kind of gives you a little bit of leeway where it's like, oh, I want to pop, my opponent's monster, but they get a draw, right? So they don't really lose card advantage here. But if I pop my own card that I don't need, I can get card advantage, as well as Monarchs going to the graveyard could sometimes trigger effects. And it says up to 2 cards on the field, which is really nice because I don't know, this card wouldn't be it would be worse if they said if you had to choose one side. So it had to be 2 on your opponent or 2 on yours. But yeah, 52, it's all right. Yazi, Evil of the Yangzing. Now, it's really funny how this card is cheaper than Boxia when Yazi's more generic overall, especially with Mirmello plays. $15 here, going up to about... First and light plays are about 20. That's very good. What are Nearmints? First and Nearmint, $21. Just get... I would say actually get Ulti Yazi. Because not only do Sword Soul play this, I feel like Sword Soul might come back into the format eventually. Right? Especially when Baron gets repicked. A lot of people just like it as a comfortable deck. And they have fun with it. I mean, it's the same shit every turn, but I guess they have fun. Right? Man, I actually want to... What's that called? Mirror? Let me see some... Oh, I know what to do. Harpies. Feather. Duster. I can't remember this card's name. Mirmello... it's the little seahorse. So we're just going to look it up here. It's in this structure deck. I know that for a fact. Blah, blah, blah. Please don't be in the other one. Please don't be in the other one. Oh, there's Mirror. I always think it's like Mirror. Super rare Mirrors here are about 40 cents. I messed it up again. It's not a bad penny stock. A lot of people talked about it, and I still think it's not bad. It's just, it's a combo piece that's really good, but it almost never comes up too often. Because if it did, it'd be pretty good. Then we have, Boxer here, Ultimate Rare. 1920 for Unlimiteds. First editions are about $32. If you want Ulti Yangzings, because of Sword Soul, they're not bad. They're not bad at all right now. $30, it could have been, worse, but it could have been a lot better. Yazi for 20, those are very good. If you're making a decision, just get the Yazis. Yazi's going to pop up more than Boxia. Boxia OG Secrets, $4 for a first set like play. First intermits are $4.45. It's not too bad. Dimension Fortress Weapon, Crimson Crisis. Super cards cannot be sent to the deck from the graveyard. Now, I want you guys to take a wild guess on why people are looking at this card. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. It's Tyrellman. All right. This has only 2 printings. Near mints are about $8 here. $10. Yeah, $10 here. First sets are like $10 here. 4 near mints. If you want to get your like half Slobberdons, like $5 here. 7. It's not too bad, but I don't believe there's a way to like special this out for free. I think you have to use your normal summon, but it is a floodgate. I believe the only other reprint of this card is, I want to say it was OTS 13 or OTS 14. I'm gonna go for OTS 13. Got it. Okay. I was like, it's 14 or 13. It's one of those. 50, 70 cents. Okay. Not bad for a comment. If you actually like this card, getting the comments aren't too bad. Winged Dragon of Ra, Ghost Rare here. 128 for light plays. 135. Near mints. Well, unlimited are, 145. First edition, 148 here. In fact, let's just go first. 148, 150. Do not mess with an unlimited version of this card. Get the first editions. I highly recommend getting this card, actually. This is a very good investment for the future. As well as the product quality on this Ghost Rare, while it wasn't great, because it has the typical scratching, it's just the typical scratching. Everything else is usually fine with this Ghost Rare. So you have a little bit of scratches, and then, you do get the occasional Ghost Rares that don't have that much scratching at all. You got them back in the day. They just weren't often. Same with this Winged Dragon of Ra. So, really, I have mine next to its 2 ball sacks. The only card behind you that I only want 2 of. In fact, Sphere mode is actually not bad right now. Sphere. If I do this, it's not going to give me the Ghost Rare. Okay, that's cool. I'm surprised they didn't put this in Mama. I think it would be really good, but they might put this, if they make a Legendary Duel Season 4, I feel like they have to put Sphere Mode in there to, like, kind of help sell the set. Ghost Rares, $56. Very good for a ball sack. All right, if you're missing some balls, here they are for $56. Can't get better than that. Egyptian God Slime here, ultra rares, 53. This card can also come back in the format, mind you. When it did, it reached $100, $110 here. I think that's one of the $50 ghost rares that I think is a little too cheap. Then you have Winged Dragon of Ra here, alternate arts like $20, $22. I told people to get this at like 6, 7. This was like the only card I actually wanted from this set besides the Ghost Rare. It's not bad, but I remember how bad this set was received when it came out. Ancient Chant from Legendary Duelist. These are about 37 here. Really, really bad. If you have this, just go ahead and sell it and wait for the reprint. Same with like any of these cards. Like even the what I would probably do for these Winged Dragons though, so every card but the Ghoster, and this is kind of a watch where it goes. If it hits like 30, 35, start popping them out. Now I want to go over Infernoble or Knight Renaud here because we got a lot of reprints from Toon Chaos in Crystal's Revenge, and this was not one of them. Right now, 1725. Well, actually, no, you have a near mint here for 1275, which is actually really good because I just want to see. Yeah, 1275, and then they go up to 20 here. So, very good pickup right here for $13, guys. I would get on that. $20. The deck just needs more support. If they just gave this deck more support, players would love it. You know, they did it with. I remember Noble Knights getting like years of support and never doing anything. And they kept doing it. They could have gave Infernoble Knights something. Especially because the set sold really well, so you'd think they would. Immortal Phoenix Gearfried from Toon Chaos here. $9. I mean, it's a good card, but it just... If we have equips and this is a card that can help with that, then it goes up. But if not, it kind of just stays stagnant. Master Hero Acid, last card here, super rare. I told people this is going to be a decent bulk card from Toon Chaos. Let's say we print it. Dollars here for your super. So if you have this in bulk, hey, you got a free $1. Well, that's it for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my free link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to know and discuss you. And let me know what I'm looking at in my next Market Watch in the comment section below. I'm also going to have this cool new series that I actually figured out on live stream. Like, it occurred to me. And I'm going to kind of ask you guys in the community tab within the next following day for your opinions on something. So make sure to comment on that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.